Okay. Well, there we go. Now we have sound on the stream.
Well, we'll just keep
Awesome.
casting midway into it. It seems more efficient just to stream from here
Yeah.
and to just talk about what's going on in the future.
So that problem is fixed now. Sorry, guys. Grendel is P-swinging now, and Kiid is, very hurt. Azula is also not protected against Hartney, it looks like.
Hmm. Practically all of KCS is hurt at the moment, though. I mean, Conclave can regenerate the mages, so that's not an issue. Azula has to dump mana into herself and Kiid, and that might be enough. Merilith has his whole team to protect, but those mages can kind of protect each other.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a weakness of the Sharks team right now. They don't have a whole lot of healing power.
Hmm.
It's
And
all focused on Merilith.
Kiid and Hartney are kind of trading back almost equally. Kiid is getting these good rounds off on Hartney, but Hartney is doing this huge rune damage. But he's casting runes while Kiid is on him. I'd sort of want to flee off and then get back after a flash, maybe if
And
I could.
it's bad enough that Bodrum is empathing Kiid, so they're definitely trying to get that healing going.
Hmm. And Bodrum is one of the necromancers where you can afford to empath, probably.
He's not worried about dying, so it puts me into withstand range. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, withstand's not going to hurt anybody.
Another blind onto Grendel.
Yep.
And the runes coming back onto Kiid.
A bone blight on Grendel. Energy drain on Merilith. I'm assuming Merilith is going to be low on mana anyway, but that doesn't help. And an early toast on Slann, who I did not expect to get toast. I didn't expect him to be the first, so that's interesting.
I don't know that I'd necessarily call it an early toast, but it is the first one.
Yeah, that's true.
And Kiid is wimpying from those candy cane runes now.
Yeah, but they got to kill him. Kiid is he excels at staying low and still helping facilitate his team to win.
Swashbucklers are definitely one of those classes that are every bit as dangerous when they're wimpying as they are normally. Because all they need is that init round, and then they wimpy from the return damage. Kimpaz does
Grendel,
have the flag.
Yeah, and he's going to start taking it forward.
Grendel's trying to get his bone blight cured, and it's not proving very well. No, that's the Rune of Courage right there.
Mm-hmm. And then he gets blinded right off that. And this is a mana that Merilith doesn't want to be using right now. He just took a drain. He's got to be low.
And that's another interesting thing.
Hartney is in trouble here.
Yeah, I mean, I think
another drain on Merilith.
Been in trouble for a little while, but
well, there's a toast. Mm-hmm.
But Merilith has gotten E-drain twice now, two times, 3 times.
Yeah, it's been at least twice that I've seen. I mean, everybody's in trouble. Merilith's got no mana. I guess maybe the smartest move would be to just die on the Star's flag.
And I don't think we've seen a single choke go off this match.
Nope. I don't think there have been any chokes.
Which, I mean, if you've got an assassin in there and you're not getting any chokes, yeah, the enemy team can, try to mitigate how many you get off, but if you're not getting any, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. It just reminds me of the old last season's matches between Quicksilver and Brutes, where it would just be a choke fest most of the game. And this is really the Dispel on Grendel and trips off that, so Stars is synergizing pretty well here. Another drain on Merilith.
At this point, honestly,
Merilith's got to be
I don't even know that you want to be wasting the mana.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much mana does Merilith have? And Merilith does go down.
Yeah, and Grendel's going to die right here. He's going to die on purpose. That's what they need to do. Stars will get the 2 caps, but they'll be hurt. So maybe KCS can get something going off that.
Those single-wheeled rounds, though, off of Grendel. A lot of damage he's putting out there.
Now, here's the thing. Grendel may just want to jump on the flag as quickly as he can, just so they get scared and kill him, because his cure isn't in the arena. So if they blind him and just leave him straggling, then KCS comes at another disadvantage. Like they just blind him for a few ticks, then they kill him, and then KCS is 3 versus 4.
It's true. And it looks like he's trying to kill people, which is, maybe not the best idea. Unless you're trying to kill Kimpaz, who has the flag.
Well, just to stop Kimpaz if you can. I mean,
Slow
they
him
could
down
get
as much as
rescues
you
off,
can.
but you don't want him moving across the flag because that means potentially they can just 3-cap it in a row here.
They definitely he needs to just be hopping on Kimpaz, like you said. Force him to kill him. You slow Kimpaz down a little bit, maybe get some damage off on him, so that when your team does come back out, you can actually kill him before he can get rescued. And Slann's
And we have
out
the
and
first
drops
choke of the
Azula.
game.
So there you go. And Kiid goes down
Okay,
now, and that's a good
now
position
this
now that Slann is
it
out and
is.
getting the control
Now
off.
this could definitely be interesting. Bodrum is still out. Bodrum
I
can still cause a fair
don't
bit of
like
trouble.
this
Just
though. He's
look,
going
double
after
blind.
Azula.
Yeah, and that's going to take a while for them to get it off because Merilith's not in the arena.
Well, the cleanse will take off the Grendel's blind, no problem. Of course, it didn't on that first one, but I'm sure the second cleanse will take it.
There it is. So Grendel at least has his off.
But Stars have 2 flags now.
And I'm not seeing Slann quaff whale oils, which means he may not have prepared with them this match.
And you can see the effect Bone Blight is having there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pretty when you've got a human druid doing oblits to you.
Yep.
With melee.
Grendel's doing some good work here, though.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know that I would have wanted Azula to die. I think I would have preferred just keep choking her and focus on the others. Hartney is out on the field now.
Here's the issue. Here's what KCS is going to deal with. All right, so Stars already have 2 caps. They just killed Kiid and Azula. They have to kill Kimpaz in order to get the flag off so they can even score. So that's going to be 3 down who are going to refresh together pretty much, and then they're going to probably be able to come back and take that final flag. Because Grendel's already hurt. So this is going to be a disadvantage for KCS just going into the rest of the match.
But theoretically, the strangle could make the difference. Yes, it's not the best position, but once you have that field control, it makes it a little bit easier to start exercising the chokes and maintain control of the field from that point on. But they're going to have to actually grab the flag and start running it very quickly.
Well, Bodrum's waiting for them in the flag room.
No, Hartney does pick it up.
No, it looks like he was on the opposite end, so maybe he's waiting for his team. It's interesting that he didn't try to interrupt it this time. Because he usually always does.
He's on his Draco. I believe runesmiths do have combat magic, right? They just don't have spellcraft or much in the way of spell dam boost. Is that correct?
I believe so.
So
Grendel takes another early blind, or not an early blind, but just blind in general.
Being on the Draco, he could get chained, but then, no, I think because of the dragon skins and the AC and all that, and the lack of boost and spellcraft, probably just be better off with the Rune of Destruction. Not even bothering to chain.
Mm-hmm. Just a bit of a standstill here. Grendel's waiting for Bodrum.
And gets a nasty round off on him. So they've decided they want to try and take Bodrum out now before his team gets back on the ground.
At the very least, they want to make him a non-issue by forcing Wimpy. I mean, that alone will do some work.
And Sharks say, no, we don't really like this Drake Lich. If you want him out, you're going to have to make a new one. Which I think is a good decision, because if they lose Hartney and they lose Power Swing, Then Bodrum kind of gets free reign. Merilith picks up the flag again, so they're going to try and get that quick 2-cap before Stars really hit the field in force.
And I do think this is intelligent play by KCS. I think they want to run it pretty much as they can at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think even probably once they capture that time, they should probably just try and run it a third time, just right immediately.
I think that's going to be their only chance. And they do have, Grendel's the only one who's really hurt. Slann and Merilith are both fine so far. Hartney also, he's topped off. Kiid hasn't gotten to him yet.
And
so if they can send Stars into panic mode, then that would be beneficial.
And Slann's trying to get the choke off, so they're trying to control that death. They don't want him to just die.
Here, if they can kill Bodrum, and they just did, and then Slann just occupies the enemy flag room and runs some interference here, then KCS could theoretically just get 3 caps off. And the absence of Bodrum means that maybe KCS can do something efficient against Stars here.
Maybe.
But Slann is definitely want to. Slann is definitely going to want to keep an eye on the enemy flag room, because that's going to be what wins or loses this match. I think have somebody else run the flag, stay on that flag room, be ready to run some interference. Assassin is really the best class for it.
If they let Kimpaz pick up the flag, they're going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just rude. That's rude.
And it looks like the team is going to try to get something going. They know that theoretically KCS could run the flag 3 times before Bodrum even gets into the arena. So this is going to be what wins or loses it for both teams.
And with Grendel and Hartney being off alignments, they've got a lot of damage potential. Stars don't have an easy protection to use, and whoever they're not protected against is getting hurt really badly.
Mm-hmm. Azula is taking some early damage. Look at those rounds. Merilith is also hurt, so both druids are taking a fair bit of.
Kimpaz does get hit with the Holy Smite, which means those cones that could have been game-ending are now maybe not so much.
Yep, that pretty much means you're going to rely on Kiid to get something going here.
Of course, it doesn't look like most sharks are protected against Kimpaz, so cones are still hurting a fair bit. Yep. Azula's getting very hurt here.
Yeah, she's firing back, but it looks like the Runesmith has the upper hand in this scenario.
I mean, those runes, when you're not protected, are very painful looking.
All right, but look at Kiid. Kiid isn't blind, so he's getting these flee and reinitiates off both Grendel and off Slann. So both of them are in red at this point. All of KCS is hurt. They need to run the flag soon, because what's going to happen is if Stars can get them all to red and then Bodrum comes out, there's going to be trouble for them.
And they're trying to get Azula off the map, and there he goes. So now they need to run the flag, I think.
Okay, you're in. Yeah, you have the advantage. You got to run it quick. Kimpaz is out.
Well, no,
it looks like Kimpaz. Go ahead.
I don't think they can run the flag until they do something with Kimpaz, because whoever gets the flag, Kimpaz is just going to walk in and chain you, and that's going to be it.
That's true. And you'll notice this is all going down at the flag room, so everybody sort of knows that's where it's going to happen. Kiid does get toasted.
But Grendel is very, very hurt, and I think he's the only one that can really deal with Kimpaz, short of Slann getting lucky on some chokes.
Well, Smite is still affecting Kimpaz. Look at the chain. It's not doing that much damage. So maybe they can get something going on him. Merilith does take the flag, so this is all going to revolve around whether Merilith gets to the end of the flag room before Bodrum comes out.
And I think they might actually have this. Kimpaz is not AMS'd. I think he's afraid of that. He's afraid of the power swing if he AMS's. But because he's not AMSing, he's just eating these runes over and over.
Yeah, look at this good play by KCS, though. Kimpaz is, I think he may be thinking about taking the flag, but they're interrupting. Hartney's just standing at the 30-yard marker, and he's intercepting each time Kimpaz comes. Bodrum is out, though.
And those
So,
chains are super painful. Merilith goes
and
down.
yep, the flag carrier is down.
So it's still score is 2-2. The field is 3-2
It's
in
looking much better for
Sharks'
Stars,
favor.
though.
But yeah, but Bodrum is chokeable. So if Slann can get him on the ground, deal with Kimpaz, they might be able to just keep Bodrum choked out while they run the flag.
hmm And I think you're exactly right. I think Slann is going to have to choke Bodrum for them to win. And he's going to have to probably keep re-choking Bodrum until they get a flag across. Kimpaz is hurt. His wimpy triggered just a bit ago. So this is going to be heavily reliant on them killing Kimpaz quickly,
And Kimpaz is
choking
trying to
Bodrum.
AMS.
hmm
He's trying to cancel off that Sank in AMS. And
Yeah.
if he succeeds, which he does, Hartney can't do anything to him now. Was that Slann that just died? So he does have to worry about the troll damage, and look at that.
Yep.
And Grendel goes down, but Bodrum has the flag now, and they have no way to kill him.
No, I think if they go into that room, they're going to die. I think they're going to die from chain damage. He's going to fireball them if they just sit there. Bodrum can self-chain at this point. Like he probably has enough health to self-chain.
He's going to as soon as he can cast through stun.
But if that power swing keeps going, I mean, Grendel's got a big job to do, and he's got to be low health even for a troll. Just a couple of chains that actually succeed through stun,
Yep.
and while Grendel's in power swing leg, he dies. So it's trouble.
But Bodrum's not even risking the wimpy. He's just going for the acid blast.
Yeah.
But Hartney counter captures.
Yeah, and Bodrum can't move, so this is an interesting stalling tactic.
So if they can just, if Hartney can just kind of avoid Bodrum, I think because Hartney is hurt at the moment, he's going to lose that straight up fight. Even with,
if I'm not mistaken, Azula and Kiid died earlier than the other two KCS, and they are pretty much terrifying to a runesmith. So if Bodrum just moves across the flag and goes to the flag room, and Kiid and Azula come out and kill, and look, this is what's going to happen.
And so Hartney is dead, and Stars win. Is what just happened.
And this is another close match between the Stars and KCS.
And very importantly, although Sharks did not win this match, you know what they did do? Take a few points away from Stars.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely true.
And that's
and Stars have to contend with that very, like, that was Stars A team a couple nights ago, and they got outcomped pretty heavily. So I would be worried if I were Stars, just losing this many flags to a team you'd expect to counter.
But it also makes them, it puts them at risk for, the potential for a tie with Roots is there, and captures against them like this could make the difference.
And if I were KCS, I'd be happy right now because they just got 2 more points on a team you wouldn't really expect. You expect them to take a loss to this team. So they are